interviewer for a TGT maths teacher position, and I should ask you to describe yourself with specific prompts to help you highlight relevant skills and experiences. I'll be ready when you give the signal.
1, 2, 3, start.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in today. To start, could you please describe yourself, focusing on your academic background in mathematics, any specific relevant coursework or projects, and how your experience in student teaching or tutoring has prepared you to be a TGT maths teacher?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Varun Pratap Singh, and I belong to Lucknow. I have done my bachelor's in maths from University of Lucknow, and after that, I pursued B.Ed from University of Lucknow only. While I was doing my bachelor's, I was keenly interested in teaching students, so I was giving guidance to my cousins and one-to-one means tutoring to some students in my locality. So that made me interested in teaching, and after completing means while doing my B.Ed, I gave stated paper, and I also qualified that, and all this because maths is my key subject which I like to teach, and other than this, in my 12th I scored 90% and in 10th also I scored 10 CGPA. That's it. Talking about my experience, I have taught in various private institutions. So after completing my while doing my B.Ed, I was doing internship of 2 months in a school, and after completing my B.Ed, I joined a private institution in Lucknow only, and I taught there for 1 year. That was ICC board, and then the next year I joined Central Academy, that was in Lucknow, and I taught there 1 year. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Varun. It's clear you have a strong foundation in mathematics and a passion for teaching, supported by your CTEC qualification and experience tutoring and in various schools. Given your experience with both ICSE and Central Academy, how do you adapt your teaching style to cater to different curricula or diverse student needs?
So as I've already told that while doing my bachelor's, I was tutoring and guiding students in my locality. So I was aware of different curricula. So curriculum was not my problem, but teaching in a school system where students are in a good number and doing other academic work like taking copies and maintaining records, that was a very important part for in my learning phase in working in school. So ICSE board or CBC board, both were not a very big issue for me, so I managed them properly. The only issue was other than academic work, which was a good learning phase for me. Thank you. Can we continue? Ma'am, is there any issue? Or my answer is complete, so you can ask next question. Yes, ma'am, my answer is complete. You can ask the next question.
No issue there, that's clear. It sounds like you were able to manage both curricula and the additional administrative work well. For my next question, mathematics can sometimes be challenging or even cause anxiety for students. How do you approach making complex mathematical concepts more understandable and engaging for them?
Generally, ma'am, around 30% students feel that the concept of any topic is very complicated. So I try to give some examples or some examples related to their general like daily life issues, like any if average concept is there, or something like profit loss concept is there, or any concept of trigonometry is there. So I try to connect it with the real life. So firstly, make it relatable to them. If they relate to it, they get curious to know more about it. So I start with that, then I would try to give some simple examples by which if they are able to solve it, so they get confident that we can solve some higher complex questions also. So by this grading method, I generally try to make them more related or aware about the concept, either it is very complex or moderate. Thank you.
That's a wonderful approach, relating the material to real life and building confidence with simpler examples first. Now, thinking about classroom management, how would you handle a situation where a student is consistently disruptive or disengaged, ensuring that they get the support they need without disrupting the learning environment for others?
So while I was teaching private institutions, I saw many students who were bit of means in the sense they are not for following the discipline. So I try to make them sit in front of the class, means in the front seats, and try to pay a bit of attention on them while delivering the lecture or giving notes to them or solving questions. And I try to firstly guide them that if there is any issue with my uh, way of teaching to them, or is there any backlog of them. Mostly these students have backlog which leads to no study for a week or so which lead to inattention during the class. So I try to uh, talk to them that is there any issue in their homework or work. So I give them time to uh, adjust in the scenario, means to get back to the syllabus. And if they get it done, then I will try to help them in general. And while teaching, I pay bit of more attention to them, by which they get better in their learning, and not other students also get affected. Thank you, ma'am.
That by identifying the root cause of disruption, like backlogs, and providing individual attention. I have one final question. Technology is increasingly part of education. How do you see technology playing a role in your TGT Maths classroom? Perhaps for enhancing lessons or for assessment?
So now it's a technology era. So students are adopting it quickly, and as a teacher, we have it's our duty to get with the upcoming speed of this technology. So I will try to like if we are provided with digital boards, so I will try to give them lectures through digital boards, plus uh, making them see various conceptual videos where geometry, because in geometry topic we have different figures which we can make in general on blackboard, but better understanding can be done like 3D objects and how cuboids are there. So I can make them understand these topics by that. Also technology will help to maintain a good record about them. As I have done a triple C course, plus I have a good means I am keenly interested in new tech, so I can easily handle the new technology and try to implement in teaching, which can enhance the learning ability of the student. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. It sounds like you have a clear plan for using technology, especially for bringing visual aids into the classroom to help students understand complex concepts, and also for keeping records. That's a very practical approach. Is there a particular geometry topic you find students often struggle with, where you think 3D visualization would be most helpful?
As in my experience, ma'am, I see students struggling with this triangle chapter, similarity and congruency. So they are not able to visualize or divide the part. Like if there is a large triangle and it has some bifurcation end or midpoint or something like that, so they are not able to divide the uh, two triangles and understand how they are similar. So like if we have digital boards and if we have a separate triangle, we can easily make them visualize how they both are similar. Thank you.
That's a great example. Similarity in triangles, especially within larger diagrams, can be very abstract. Being able to digitally separate them, highlight the corresponding angles and sides, or even rotate them to match better would definitely make that connection clearer. It really shows how dynamic visuals can bridge that gap in understanding. Are
Yes.
there any other particular properties of triangles you've seen students struggle with in that chapter?
understanding about angles in general, like how the two angles are related and how sides are related in general, and that's basically I think so. Can we over the interview, ma'am? And you can rate me on this much what we have talked till now on various aspects like my body language, my speaking skill, my voice, what weakness I had, what strength I have, what is my further way to improve.
Regarding your body language, speaking, and voice, your presence on camera is calm and you maintain good eye contact. Your speaking pace is clear, though sometimes there are thoughtful pauses, which is natural in conversation. Your voice has a steady volume and a moderate pitch. As for strengths, your ability to provide clear, practical examples, like those with the triangles, is very effective. For improvement, you could experiment with varying your tone a bit to emphasize certain points, but overall, your communication is strong. Is there a specific area you were hoping to get more detailed feedback on?
Yeah, like means my communication skill, my English is okay, grammatical manner, but I can enhance that also. And my overall look is also not that good. So I guess trimming a bit of beard and trimming bit of hair will be good. My dress is also not to the point, so I will improve that. I guess any other point you can give me which is hidden or not, it's blind spot you can tell.
I appreciate your focus on self improvement. You've identified grammar and your appearance as areas to work on, which are valid points. For English, practice with things like reading books or even watching videos with subtitles can help with grammar and vocabulary. Regarding your overall look, ensuring your clothes fit well and are appropriate for the setting can certainly make a difference. One blind spot might be the background behind you. Ensuring it's tidy and minimal can help keep the focus on you during communications. Overall, though, your self reflection is a great strength. Is there a specific grammar topic you tend to feel less confident in?
No, generally in out of 30, how much marks you will give me? That's it and finalize it. Then over.
Based on what you asked about communication, grammar, and appearance, and how you directly addressed points to improve, I'd give you a 24 out of 30. You demonstrate strong self awareness and a clear intention to grow, which are very positive qualities.